Welcome back to Sons of Liberty. Okay, so like Pliskin said, we have to take care of the explosives. But if I remember correctly, I think I'm going to show first what happens with Raiden if you try to... Oh, never mind. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's ask him again.
Right.
Could you remind us again, that Pliskin, please?
Don't try to shoot out control units with the handgun when the distance is too great. The weapon doesn't have that kind of range. Use the sniper rifle. I saw a PSG-1 in the storage room on strut F. There should be one left, so go and grab it.
Really? We had to track back to that? At this point, it's tradition or something.
Yeah, this...
Yeah.
Well, this is... Well, if it helps it, this is going to be the last Metal Gear game to have, again, the MGS1 the Metal Gear 1.
At the very least. I know
Basically,
that, sorry, go on.
Basically, after this game, Metal Gear Solid games will go for, I'd say more of a Pokemon structure where you're making your way to different areas, but rarely ever, if at all, do you ever have to backtrack again once you've reached a certain point. This, of course, does put the pressure on to make sure that you get everything you can from a certain area before you leave it.
Basically, yeah. Alright.
That said, Metal Gear Solid 5 is kind of the exception.
Well, MGS5 is
something entirely different.
Well, that one is open world, so obviously it's going to be a bit different regarding it. But it's still, but it's still built on the same bedrock that Portable Ops and Peace Walker set. So.
That reminds me, we are tackling Portable Ops and Peace Walker before 5, at least, I assume.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Well, Joe, since you're so passionate about doing Portable Ops, you can do that one if you want.
I'll see if I can get a good PSP emulator working. For now, you seem to be the guy better equipped for tackling PSP emulations.
Don't worry. PSP emulation is so far ahead, you can very easily emulate that game. You'll be fine.
I'll admit, I do kind of regret that we're not doing Portable Ops and Peace Walker. Granted, Peace Walker I'm much more understanding about since that game came out after 4. That said, I do feel like Portable Ops does have that slight build-up towards 4 and whatnot, but what you gonna do?
Well, look at it this way, Jova. We can tackle... Oh, okay. Yeah, look at it this way, Jova. We can prop up the Portable Ops, Peace Walker, and Phantom Pain eventual marathon as like
survive.
Survive.
Don't in a sense that you have to handle it. Pedro, remember, Lives is apparently but don't forget to include it.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about, too.
In that case, though,
there is no such thing as Toy Story 4. Oh wait, that's
okay. Honestly, if we're gonna commit to actually having one of us to survive at some point, I do feel like we should at least have that be in between Ground Zero and Phantom Pain, seeing as how technically where it takes place, and also so that I'll say
it's more ideas to me to be after 5 because 5 has such that kind of magnitude and everything, and then Survive comes in and says, by the way, this happened.
Let me put it this way, Shiro.
Partly why I don't want to end off on that one because it's such a lame game to end things.
Same. Let me put it this way, Shiroi. So, after Kojima and his staff left Konami after being treated like slaves at the company, I'm not kidding, by the way, you can look this up. Guess what? Konami decided to force the people who did not run away to make another Metal Gear game to strike while the iron was still hot.
Is this the one where you had to buy save files?
Yes.
The one that totally good news on that, Shiro, is that due to basically recycling assets and having already the Fox engine, they did not really have to work too much in creating new models.
Yeah.
You wanna know what's amazing? You want to know what's amazing, Shiroi? All it took was one thing to show up for a lot of people to pretty much go, nope, out of Survive. The fact that they introduced zombies.
Not just that,
to the Metal Gear franchise in that
hell, it's not even just the zombies if you ask me. See, here's the thing about that. Like, let me put it this way, Shiro. Okay, so you have Metal Gear, which is an action stealth game about trying to avoid combat as much as next, right? Potentially, what they could have done is they could have taken a Ubisoft approach and just repackage the gameplay of Metal Gear Solid 5 with new maps and shit. It still would have been lazy, but at the very least it would have been something that's at the very least bearable, and it's still based on the Phantom Pain gameplay, so that's going to be valuable on some front. Nah, too lazy. Have a game where you just poke zombies with a stick. I'm not kidding. That's
constant. Surviving meter that constantly drains out. But we're at a point we're not there yet.
Well, actually, I was going to ask, since I'll be doing the game for the channel, how much fun do you think I'll get out of it?
Well, Dwebs, Dwebs, let me help you there.
It depends.
Let me help you there, Dwebs. This is a game, Dwebs, where your character is constantly lacking in water fluids. I'm not kidding. And there will be a message that's constantly saying, please check your fluid intake. Check your fluid intake. Check, and the fucking voice will not stop until you buy some kind of. I think it's basically the game will. You have to put up with that annoying voice in your ears unless you put up some money to shut it up. Basically, there's a DLC that makes it so that you always have fluids and shit. There's something along those lines. I don't know the exact details. That game is prototypically engineered, Dwebs, to extract as much money out of you as possible.
Let me give you my 2 cents, Dwibs. Even if you think you might get fun out of it because it's not like the usual stealth gameplay that the Metal Gear series has, trust me, that is not really a saving feature. There have been better games in the Metal Gear series that have skewed the stealth and whatnot. The problem with
I have been playing the Hitman games lately, so it's not like I'm averse to stealth.
Oh no! Yeah, what Dwebs is right. Trust me, Dwebs. It's if you're expecting Hitman stuff with Metal Gear Survive, you might as well just don't. No.
Okay. Let me ask you this, Dwebs. What exactly would you look for enjoyment in a Metal Gear game, regardless of whether or not the stealth is a feature? What would actually give you an enjoyable experience? Because I will say this, 9 times out of 10, I'm willing to bet Metal Gear Survive doesn't have it. But maybe you might get enjoyment out of it, and if you do, I will legit be surprised.
Is the gunplay at least fun?
Well, yeah, technically, Joe, but it's still copy-pasted from the mechanics of Phantom Pain, so by default it's going to at least be fine.
Again, the strongest thing that the game has is that due to recycling assets and mechanics, it manages to, not having that many bad, things that that Phantom Pain had.
Let me explain my reasoning why something as simple as the gunplay isn't even fun. The stamina system. The stamina system is a drag on
it's
even
the
most
Souls
simplest.
Metal Gear games.
Yeah, except in Dark Souls. Go on.
Look. Now, in theory, a good stamina system is supposed to be something that makes you sort of, weigh whether or not you want to do a certain option here or there. It can be done well. Mm-hmm. In Metal Gear Survive, the stamina option is literally just a way to try and funnel more money out of the players.
Yeah.
Assuming that they don't want to have to pay for a save slot.
I'm just checking the price on the PlayStation Store and Xbox Microsoft Store. When did the game? It came out in 2018.
17, I think. Wasn't it 17?
It says 2018.
Ah, okay. Okay.
And it still costs £35.
Just wait for a sale, Waves. Similar to a lot of Bandai Namco stuff, it gets on sale very quickly.
It's like this.
I don't want to necessarily send you in with a preconceived notion that the game is bad. Although, I'll be honest, it's really that bad. But, again, on the off chance that you enjoy it, it is a unique experience to Metal Gear. That is the nicest thing I can say. It is... There's definitely no other Metal Gear game that plays like it.
For better or worse. Anyway, let me just explain this. Okay, so like Pliskin said, if you don't try to blow up... Okay, so basically there's a shit ton of explosives on this platform. So in order to get through this platform, you're gonna have to get rid of all these explosives. Like Pliskin said, you can potentially use your handgun if the console next to the explosive is close enough. I'm trying to... There you go. But like Pliskin said, some of those are really, really far, meaning you're going to need a sniper rifle. Alright, and speaking of said sniper rifle, there we are.
I thought the twist was going to be, if you shoot the wrong part of it, it will explode.
Well, yeah, if you do shoot the explosives, they will explode, yes. There you go. So yeah, this is the PSG-1, the same sniper rifle that Snake used in the duel against Sniper Wolf.
Yeah.
Groovy.
You got a PSG-1, you can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl. But anyway, there you go. So Semtex. Okay, so the basic gist of it. Oh, look at that, a wand. Sorry, no wand. A flag. Sorry, my brain needed to reboot. I don't know why I said that. The point is, flag. Interesting. Oh, pigeons.
For a moment, I thought you were gonna shoot the seagull.
I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure even if you, I mean, it would still be kind of a cool detail if, but at the same time, I get the feeling Kojima probably wouldn't do it because he would piss off animal activists.
I mean, the mechanical Resident Evil 4 is to shoot ravens and get money from them.
Let's be honest, Pedro. Plenty of games let you shoot animals. I doubt that would
And
really
there's
get
noted
Kojima's
sequels
goat.
are assholes.
Yeah.
Well, we found pigeons, so hey, the dastardly and Motley have finally found them.
Anyway, yeah, that little cutscene we just saw, that's your cue that you've done it. All the explosives are out now. So now you can go. Let's go.
Bang!
Alright, should be smooth. So, oh, never mind. Let's see what Pliskin wants.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of
Okay.
the enemy's Kasakas.
Is it in
Moshi.
good shape?
As in an helicopter.
Tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core.
Alright, everybody, sit tight because this is a very important cutscene we're about to get.
Where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasaka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasaka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly
Yeah,
the
I get-
Kasaka?
Someone
I
has
have
to
a
go.
pilot who's flown
Yep.
the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of
Oh,
difference
I
between
wonder
the
who this
military KA-60 and the
pilot
civilian
colleague
model.
he has that can help him, I guess.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Huh. I didn't know Pliskin was friends with Otacon.
Well,
Oh, the hell?
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his...
Yeah, who exactly is this Pliskin guy?
Thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this...
This is very
AKA
strange.
Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
so this ideally makes canon the ending where Meryl dies.
Triangle responsible for the incident 2 years ago.
Well, actually, no, Teo. You know what happens in 4, so actually, no.
Well, yeah, but by his point didn't happen.
No, but that's the thing, Teo. Remember, even if you do save Meryl, it is still implied that Otacon makes it out thanks to that final exchange they have.
Jack, are you
So-
okay?
I do get what Tio means, though. Like, well, to just a regular player who's coming onto this after Metal Gear Solid 1, you know, before Metal Gear Solid 4 was a thing, really seemed to confirm that Meryl was dead, because she never really gets mentioned again until Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah. So much like us, Raiden doesn't believe that the Solid Snake that saved the world, sorry, at least saved Shadow Moses, could be a terrorist.
You're not telling me that Master Chief
Jack,
is
I know
evil.
what you're saying, but
We're-
Snake is dead.
We'll get to that.
He can't
For now, let's
be
not
here.
talk about that.
Not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Which begs the question, so who is the terrorist leader then?
It was actually Raiden. Dun dun dun.
A sort of an either unreliable, narrator or, someone with
Yeah,
a
he's just been doing this and fucking with everybody.
Hold on, it's pretty good. Okay, well, it's great that Pliskin is friends with Otacon. So that's nice, at least.
No.
Also, you're piloting an helicopter in a video game for a cutscene. You're just begging someone to shoot you.
You've been playing a lot of Resident Evil, I see.
I'm pretty sure there are other examples, but yes, Resident
Oh,
Evil is
hold
also
on.
a prime thing.
Who is that?
I've been waiting for you. A messenger
Dracula?
from the Patriots.
Herb?
Where do I know him?
So you're the boss around here.
No, not just.
Also,
around
you got
here.
something
I'm
on
the
your
boss
socks,
to
my
surpass
dude.
Big Boss himself. Solid Snake.
What?
No, that is not Solid Snake.
How do you...
Oh, Pliskin, settle down.
Ah, some...
Seemed a little bit
Look.
testy about that.
Yeah, it looks like that guy hit a nerve on Pliskin.
Yeah, that Pliskin's a big Metal Gear, is a big Solid Snake fanboy.
What? Wait, what?
Snake.
Also, that's a
Why
lot.
don't you step out of the shadows?
I just did.
So it kinda does have Dracula's cape in Castlevania.
Oh shit.
Oh, you fool!
I went
wait.
from 0 to 100.
So wait, we shot the sensors only for the bombs to explode anyway.
Stop impersonating him.
I thought I was gonna say, stop impersonating
So,
me.
you see, Shiroi, Pliskin takes it very personal when someone falsely impersonates Solid Snake. He, for some reason. Oh boy.
Oh,
Nanomachine, son.
he got ripped.
Nanomachine, son. Solid Snake, played by John Sagan.
Fun fact,
Okay,
originally he was supposed to be called Gas Snake, but the writers thought that sounded a little too silly.
Yeah.
So they settled for Solidus, which is sort of the state of matter in between its liquid and solid form.
So yeah, Solid Snake. We'll figure out who exactly is he later. But yeah, he is the quote-unquote true terrorist leader that's been impersonating Snake.
Hold on, why did he just call Pliskin Snake?
Yeah.
Did I get it?
Ow.
I think it would be a bit too easy, Pliskin.
Well, Fred.
Ha! Little did you know I had Vamp with this jet right below, just in case I would fall. I planned for every contingency.
You bet we're in trouble.
I love how he has the U.S. flag in his suit.
Big Boss.
Actually, I think that's like in the Sons of Liberty flag design there. I noticed the.
Oh yeah, you're right.
stars
You're right. I couldn't see it very well from the other shot. You're right. It's the same flag we saw earlier. Well, shit.
Oh great, they're shooting us down.
I get the feeling we just got in the middle of a fight between two Snake brothers.
Oh god, that's always deadly.
So is this how the average
and Raiden must be like, what the fuck did I just get into?
Yeah, so is this what the average attacking secondary characters feels when he has to talk with the Kazuya and Eugene?
I wouldn't say what in the fan fiction is this. But
Wait,
this is the actual
wait.
story.
What did he say? What did he call Pliskin there?
Huh. It is weird, huh? But yeah, like Pliskin said, we have to use the Stinger missiles. Yeah, remember that? Just like in how we did it with Liquid Snake in the previous game, now we have to use Stinger missiles to take down his vehicle.
Isn't this kind of ironic? In the original game, we were against the helicopter, but now we're siding with the helicopter.
Yeah, and Pliskin will also help you by throwing in ammo whenever you need it, as well as rations. So you should be fine. Well, fuck.
That looked like it hurt.
Let's try that again. Thanks.
Complete with an echo for enunciation. That said, I absolutely do dig this boss music.
Oh yeah, it's like I said. The Metal Gear. Another major thing that's always consistently great with the Metal Gear series is the music. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, never mind. I think I was waiting for. God damn it, Pliskin!
Just go down the stairs to get it.
Sorry, Raiden. My bad.
Yeah, like you took care of it last time.
No, this is good.
Yeah, we can...
Right under them.
There you go.
Vamp, you might want to move. Okay.
Well, shit.
Really, my dude?
Great.
I know, right? You're literally on fire and you're okay.
It's okay. I know what you do. Stop, drop, and roll. Right?
Well, okay. I never heard of that technique before. Stop, drop, and jump, and flip.
Stop, drop, and cartwheel. More like it.
Yeah. Well, that actually does work. I mean, that's the thing, though. I'm playing through God of War Ragnarok right now, and if you get yourself into a status effect, especially if it's fire, it's burned. Usually, the game will just recommend you just roll around. You're just using the dodge roll. So yeah, that is the thing. All right, almost, and there we go.
Ah, but it ends right before you can
Barely
whittle
made
down
it,
the full bar of health.
Oh, and look at that, he lost an eye. Now he looks even more like his daddy.
And now he'll be dead like him too.
There's
You were
something coming
saying?
up.
Metal Gear Ray. Oh shit.
I mean, it had to be somewhere.
Yep.
Remember, it can do water action pretty well.
Yeah, and unlike Metal Gear Rex, from the previous game, this Metal Gear can roll on water. Like the T-800 would, in Terminator 2 would say, advanced prototype.
God damn it, Raiden.
I mean, okay, to be fair to him, like he was just trying to, get to the place where the president is, and suddenly two brother snakes start fighting in the while he's in the middle. Like
Very inconsiderate.
They got my eye.
Yeah.
I'll get you next time, Snake. Next time.
And your other eye.
Vamp, go! Ha!
Oh yeah, that's right. We were supposed to try to save the hostages. Yeah. Go ahead, guys.
I forgot about those.
I do like this detail here in this scene. Actually, notice how Pliskin was looking at Raiden and he was noticing that he was indeed managing to get up on his own. So I've always interpreted that little bit as in him considering. Okay, does he need help? Okay, never mind then. Man, Vamp is fast.
He just ran on water.
Get it? Because vampires normally will be stopped by running water. Instead, he runs on water. That's funny.
Oh no, I forgot to close the thing.
Down goes Solidus to the bottom of the sea.
We hardly knew you.
Raiden, you alright?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Look, am I all right? What about you?
Right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Yeah, no
The
shit.
president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There's still too many things.
Okay, so we have to call him Pliskin now.
There you go! Holy shit! Plot twist, Shiroi! Pliskin turned out to be Solid Snake in disguise!
Someone else remembers.
Yes, bro.
Everybody passes it
Who
on.
could have
I'm
seen
here
that
because I was
coming?
assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
Grey Fox, yeah.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind
How
of a
nice
hassle,
of
though.
Liquid to
That's all
provide
there is to
for
it.
us, and
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world,
What responsibility?
to keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's...
So yeah, I do. It is cool that, remember, at the beginning of the first Metal Gear Solid, Snake was pretty much just done and was just going to waste away drinking. But yeah, the events of Shadow Moses changed him for the better.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being
I'll
developed
admit,
here, and terrorists
I
were
kind of
planning
do
to
wish
raid
we
the
could have
facility.
seen a lot more of them
Information came
forming
from a
this
very
group,
reliable
because
source.
man, it actually
So
sounds
you're
pretty
here, too.
awesome.
We're here to stop all that.
Like I said,
But I
the
also
downside
have
is that
Looks like
at
the
least
terrorists have his sister
in
in the big
between
shell.
a couple of his
We're
games,
here
a
on
couple
our
of stuff
own,
actually
not under
happens
anyone's
on
orders.
screen.
We
Some
have our
spin-offs
own
actually
battles.
did
Our
manage
cons
to
here for
explain
some.
stuff that happens,
I'm not.
others not
Oh,
so
hold on.
much.
Hold on, this is important, actually. Oh, never mind. I thought we were going to talk about Emma now. Okay, never mind.
We have
Jack, are you
hostages to
alright?
save. Is everyone
Just
gonna call
barely.
me?
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Well, Rose is worried,
It wasn't
Shiroi.
intentional.
So,
I know that. And I know I need to stay stronger.
Yeah.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back.
Get a
All the
room!
way, remember.
Hey, Cat. Well, I mean,
I'm
Codec
going to save the
sex
data.
is an
okay,
he,
option.
Jack?
he's Codex sex. How
Yeah,
would
like
that,
phone
how would that work? Codec brain sex. No, that's a thing, Shiroi. That would mean it would be brain sex.
Pedro, remember, by connecting the appendages, you can do that if you're in a Navi bot.
Oh, hold on.
It's already gone active.
Yeah,
It's
that
not
dialogue
too late.
between Raiden
You
and
can still prevent a
Rose.
nuclear strike by
I
securing
don't think
the
that was the
president
intended
and
use of
preventing password
nanomachines.
confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core
So,
hasn't gone
Raiden, in
under
other
yet from what we
words,
can
take
tell.
the L.
Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe is that all you have to say? Is that all you have to say, Colonel?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can
What?
take your simulation and... we're
Maybe
out
the
here.
Colonel is
We
just
bleed,
playing
we
4D
die.
chess or
Calm down.
5D chess
I
at this
suggest
time.
that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
You'd think he would have a bigger reaction.
Oh
Used to be on the
crap!
same
Did you
side.
think he would have a bigger reaction from one of his longtime friends turning out to be alive?
In the darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give
Ah, they
damn
wrote a
what
book
that
on
piece
it.
of trash said. Do you get
Oh.
me?
Huh. That being said, yeah, that book they just mentioned, that's a book that was written by Nastasia from the first game, and Shiro, you can actually read it because it was the book was actually included in the game itself. So
Yeah, okay. Okay, I gotta give full props to Paul Ivy just then for that bit where he portrays the Colonel as an even bigger bastard than usual.
and
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said.
that's the thing, Glibs. Again, without spoiling Shiroi, when we do get to the big scene, Paul Harding even commented on various videos analyzing that scene, and he's particularly very proud of his role in this game in particular. But anyway, we can talk
We'll
about that
say-
later. Go on.
I will say this: if you have been reading that book, in game, then something may seem off to you with the Colonel saying that. If you haven't been reading it, though, well, then maybe, again, as far as you might know, maybe there's something wrong with the book itself as well.
I guess we'll have to wait and see who's in the wrong in this one. Okay, that was a doozy. Let's continue, I guess, because I mean we still have to save the president.
More seagulls.
Yeah.
Grip level 1.
Yeah, basically you level up your grip by just doing various grip-related actions. Basically, it doesn't really matter much in the grand scheme of things. I mean, you can stand in the hanging mode for longer with a higher level, but honestly, if you ask me, it's not particularly something you should care about in particular. I mean, I guess it.
Out of a shadow of...
It's more helpful when you do a new game plus for the harder difficulties, but when you're just doing a casual story run, you'll be fine. All right, let's continue.
The grip thing feels like something that would feel more a place in a Shadow of the Colossus game.
That one wouldn't be released until almost the end cycle of the PS2, Joe. So if anything, it might have took inspiration from this.
Oh, look at that. All right. Now we're gonna get another interesting bit in a moment. Yeah, let's go.
I'm going to go in my pants.
Huh?
Nobody's looking right.
Oh crap. Ew.
Raiden, ew, what are you doing?
Golden shower
Raiden
whips.
enjoys the golden shower.
Golden shower whips.
Are you feeling it to the touch of Kojima's piece?
No, but no, I do like how you can actually avoid it if you stay close to the wall. But yeah.
For showing off one of Raiden's fetishes there, Pedro.
Yes. In my head canon, much like Dwibs did this thing where Cloud has a secret hatred for boxes, I've decided to give my own trait to Raiden, where he's into the whole piss thing, you know.
Oh god, he would absolutely love Eggman then.
Oh, sorry.
Moving on.
Okay. Yeah, like Teo said, moving on. Some bullets for the PSG-1 and some shaft grenades and
Some bullets for the PS2.
PSG-1. And well, broken door. Great.
Well, the Big Show kind of took a bit of a beating just now.
Yeah. God damn it, guys! Couldn't you take your sibling fight elsewhere? Like, Jesus.
Again, it's kind of like in the Tekken games. Sometimes family matters do have consequences like that.
Well, now Raiden kind of has a target on his back, thanks to taking... Well, actually, no. Was that Snake that took Solidus's eye?
Well,
I don't remember which specific blow actually did.
Well, it's regarded as like the damage that the vehicle took, so it can be either Snake or Raiden. Like I mean, they were basically working together for the boss battle, so you can basically pin the blame on both when you get right down to it.
You'd think Solidus would be so proud now that he emulates his daddy even more.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Notice me, Big Boss Senpai.
Your dad's dead.
Well, actually, there is another character that actually is tsundere. Sorry, not tsundere. What's the word for
Pining for his.
Yeah. There's actually another character in the Metal Gear series who actually does behave like that towards Big Boss, but it's not Solidus. It's but when we get to MGS3, you'll be able to see that more for yourself. All right. So basically, these particular devices are rolling. So just to make sure they don't catch us, let's use the PSG-1 to take care of them. There you go.
I sure hope that none of the troops here that ever allowed sniper shots.
Sir, someone's shooting at our drones.
Hopefully, they're too busy with the repairs.
It's obviously just fireworks.
In the middle of daylight.
Oh, so we're taking the Waka approach. Boom! Happy Festival fireworks. Oh.
God damn.
Stupid line. Moving on. Alright, so in order to get through here without falling, you have to use the cartwheel. I actually forgot what my thing here was. Now I think I'm checking if there's nobody around. Okay. So yeah.
Alright, Raiden. Do a flip!
Whoa.
Let me just double check real quick. Oh yeah, right, I forgot. I'm still gonna check something here. Never mind. Yeah. I actually forgot if I have my life full. But I mean I have the maximum level of rations, but I don't have the... Alright.
Well, perhaps if you talk to the Elder Coco, they can fill up your
Yes, but no, Jova, no, Jova. No, Jova. You see, the moment the moment you can, and you get enough skill points, be sure to unlock that Sonic Boom, Street Fighter Sonic Boom type skill, because that skill basically trivializes all enemies because you can fight them easily at a distance. So
it doesn't trivialize all of them, but yeah, no, it does go a massive ways. Oh,
if you jump as far as you can, you could reach the other side. Try rolling to take off from the very edge.
Exactly.
Because that is how it works in real life. Try this at home, kids.
Try dodging. That's a neat trick.
Mm-hmm. Alright, moving on.
What?
Don't look down, Raiden. Shit, I'm looking down!
Yeah, even though that's how the camera angle goes.
Alright. Whew. Well...
Now, can we finally talk to this guy?
Alright, so, President. He's somewhere in Shell 2. Okay.
Olga. Snake. He's here.
There's Olga.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself.
Yeah, focus.
Let's try and find...
Waiting
Oh,
for
here we
this
go.
day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where's also
Oh my, it would seem Olga has a bone to pick with Snake. I think she's still... Well, okay, aside from her father, I wonder if she's salty about the tranquilizers.
We'll talk later.
Again, here looking, they did not really do that much damage to the poor child.
I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my
So
men
many
to
people
start
have to
pulling
take
out.
the L today.
Not yet.
Yep.
Their retrieval comes last.
Literally, we're heading to Strut L, so yes, we are taking the L.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course.
Bye.
Okay then.
High voltage currents on.
The door
There he
is
is.
shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure keeping the president locked up in a place full of electrical stuff will in no way, you know, go wrong.
Have the money for that.
That's,
Especially considering you're supposed to keep him alive.
I mean, as long as he doesn't touch anything.
I guess.
Start living for ourselves after this.
Or
If
no
there's
one, you
anything
know,
else to stay
pulls a
here,
bucket of
I
water
want
in
you to
there.
take good care of them.
Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
Okay.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
see
true.
one.
That those served as well in the previous
Control
game.
Missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit.
Yeah, remote control missile launcher. Those are just things you leave lying around.
The president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
Oh shit! Oh shit! The Metal Gear equivalent of an anti-magic field generator. So there you go.
I mean, it's more like a radio jammer more than anything.
Well, yeah, that's why I said equivalent.
Sure. All right then. So we've got our work cut out for us.
All right. Let's find the duct then. Oh wait.
Bruce Willis would be proud.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to. Yeah, okay. If I remember correctly, we're just going to save the game now, and we'll be done. All right, let's save the game.
Jack, is that you?
Yes.
Who else would it be?
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. For some, like Dwebs noted, for some reason it's saying that 2019, even though I recorded this in 2022. Weird. I don't
Jack,
get that.
how's the mission going?
Fine.
Yeah, the internal clock on
How's
your
the mission
Xbox,
going?
360 Xbox was changing some fashion.
Talk about something else.
Okay then, let's talk about you.
Me?
Enough about me. Let's talk about you.
How's the mission going?
That's not.
Oh yeah? Then
Yeah, okay, so this is also the first establishment of one of the relationships they have, where Raiden never really talks about himself. He never really opens up to
Why
Rose.
do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but
You know, sometimes Oh look, now we're talking about me, not you. Why won't you tell me anything? About what you were like as a
Okay,
child?
you're the one who brought the
What kind of
subject to
things you
yourself,
liked to
lady.
do? What kind of people your parents were? I've never heard you talk about any of that. Why? Don't you think it's just a little bit unusual that I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise.
Pinky swear.
Okay then. Alright.
Also, I love that opening bit there. How's the mission going? Fine? Like, oh really? Yeah, it's going just fine after he nearly died from that explosion.
To be fair,
he's alive, so.
To be fair,
fine.
To be fair, Rose already had her moment where she did come in to check if he was okay for the Kodak before. So this is already past that point, to be fair. Alright, everybody, in the next part... Sorry. No, go on.
It is like Dweeb said, the dialogue between those two can be a bit hit or miss here. I get what they're going for, it's just that Rose, while I understand being frustrated that your boyfriend doesn't always tell you the most here and there, maybe it's best not to try and agitate him by prying while he's on the mission to rescue the president. Just saying, the last thing you might want is for him to get all testy and agitated and then to screw up somewhere as a result of it.
I guess
might be exactly what you get.
I guess her being a rookie as well is also noticeable. Alright, everybody, tune in next time where we finally find the president and the real theme of this game's story starts creeping up its head. So, see you then.
See ya.
See ya.